Jason Armond Travel Log. First entry, October 10th, 7:18 a.m. Good morning, Seattle! Exclamation point. Flight out of Atlanta delayed. Our number one engine won't start. Apparently, my travel curse is back. But it just spun up as I am writing this. They had to get a tech to manually jump it. Delayed about 45 minutes so far. When your plane is late and just flew through actual freaking hurricane. This'll do. Ugh. We decided to go to Cancun at the edge of the rainy season. And of course, all the weather reports said it was going to rain the entire time we're here. Just look at this crappy weather. Time for some chilling. Time for dinner and a show. We made the resort newsletter. Smiley face emoji. Just another day in the Caribbean. Here's how I'm spending my day. I'm having fancy drinks with a pretty lady. Our waiter last night was a goof. Okay, hold on, poolside waitress Maria. You're bringing drinks faster than we can drink them. Time for dinner. Fancy foods. After fancy dinner, fancy drinks, and fancy shoes. After dinner, after drink, after drinks. I'm at that level of buzzed where I just start liking everything I see on Facebook because I'm just happy. An American who lives in Canada, sitting in Mexico, watching football in Spain. Hashtag International House of Pancakes. I don't know about this ramen-flavored Coke. Day 3. The oppressive beauty of this place is ever present. Our resolve continues to weaken with every hour of sunshine and the constant battering of blended fruity drinks. Morale remains strong in spite of it all. It's a bit warm. Update. Despite reports to the contrary, the abysmal ball of hydrogen gas in the sky, otherwise known as the sun, continues its oppressive bombardment. Our only respite from the onslaught is found in the paltry supply of shade the cabanas offer. The flow of fruity frozen drinks remains unabated. The morale among my crew remains high for some unfathomable reason, though I worry about our continued survival. And indeed our sanity in this place. We may never return. Day 5. Our local iguana guide has led us to an oasis along the wretched shoreline, devoid of all save a thin, powdery grit. Alas, the oasis has naught but the fruity frozen drinks. Our journey continues. Fancy Thai food tonight. Decided to take a lazy morning and order room service. Day, ? Time has lost all meaning. We have found ourselves in a bizarre place of endless grassy umbrellas. A dedicated warden stands vigil against the angry and tumultuous seas. Or perhaps his lonely watch is his penance for a past life of misdeeds. Or perhaps again, he is looking at all the uncoordinated drunk travelers splashing in the water. None can be certain. Scenes from a fancy bar. Time to check out the sports bar. Fancy desserts. Day 7. We gathered upon the ground and shared sad tales of the death of kings. One such figure arose from the tombs, an ashen and waifish specter from a bygone era, accompanied by primal rhythms and wailful dirges. Some of my party crossed themselves in fear. Some fell lifeless at the sight, while others threw their limbs about, entranced to dance. However chilling the spectacle was, we could all agree, this dead king can dance. We had a fancy French dinner last night. So fancy. Today I learned that the Mexico Trivago guy is better than the American Trivago guy. Day 8. Our travels have taken us to an enchanted pool lit only by the moon and lights. A brief respite from our dauntless trek. My party finds delight in the cool, flowing waters. Were it only our fate, we could stay in this magical place forever. Alas, our journey continues. Day 9. It is clear that our sanity is starting to slip. During a trek through the dark and fearsome jungle, we stumbled upon mysterious creatures that could not possibly exist. Creatures that God himself must have forgotten about. They appeared as common house cats with features resembling African tree monkeys. Our Sherpa guide told us they were called Coatimundi, though I did not believe him. Our guide has led us astray before. Also, our guide is a talking iguana, as mentioned previously. Indeed, our grasp on reality is tenuous at best. Day 9 update. Our guide has become unreliable. Just another lunch in paradise. It feels like a pool day. Day 11. The majority of our party has abandoned us, perhaps out of fear or perhaps out of madness. It's possible they had the right of it. Today, we found yet another oasis in the jungle, a crystal pool filled with travelers much like ourselves. However, the calm waters did not stay so. A mysterious, thick, and cloying fog descended upon us, accompanied by primal rhythms, turning the calm oasis into a churning cacophony of humanity. Our fate remains uncertain. The foam claims us all in the end. Day 12. Our journey has reached an impasse. A mighty river blocks our path, cutting us off from some sort of tavern that our map claims exists on the far side. As of yet, all attempts to ford the river have failed, or ended in disaster. When the wind shifts just right, we can indeed hear the clinking of glasses and other sounds of civilization, tantalizingly out of reach. Unless we can find a shallows, or, as far-fetched as the idea is, a bridge, all hope will be lost. Day 13. Our journey nears its end. Though we have lost many of our party along the way due to mishaps, dysentery, and alligators, our noble quest has finally been realized: to consume as many fruity frozen drinks as possible. Certainly the high costs of this grand achievement have surely been worth it. Tomorrow we begin our journey north, back to cooler climates, socialized medicine, and legal weed. But as we leave this place, we take with us the fond memories of the warm jungle, the beautiful inhabitants, and the enchanting culture, and dysentery. I had to get a hat. Day 14. Finally, we have reached the terminus of our voyage, a transit hub for all manner of travelers, ne'er-do-wells, and the broken who wish to become the lost. Before we depart this mysterious land, a place that has only deepened in its enigma since we arrived, we take one last survey of our surroundings. We find ourselves in an exotic marketplace, one last refuge of desperate commerce before our foreign currency departs this place forever. The bones of dead men perform for our amusement. What have we learned on this adventure? Sadly, we're left with more questions than answers. And that, I think, is as it should be. All is well.